Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I'm going to share with you a quiz funnel that we've been using to maximize client results, get a ton of profitability on the back end, and just get more customers in than ever before. And we're kind of combining my two areas of expertise because, as many of you know, I didn't get into this game in e-commerce or in info products. I got into this game through copywriting and as a consultant, right? As most of you know. And so what that does in my mind, every time that I see a problem, anytime that I look at a business, no matter what the business is, I recognize all the pieces in the system that kind of build off of each other because every single business, no matter what you sell, is really the same. You have a list of people, you sell them something, and then you sell them more stuff. That's it. And so when we're looking at advertising specifically, we can do two things. We can generate leads or we can generate sales. And most people in e-commerce, they go for the sales part because that's what e-commerce is, right? You're trying to sell products. There's comes a time when you're trying to scale your business, right? And we've talked about this before. When you're trying to scale, you have to understand what you're really doing in your business because no matter what it is that you're trying to generate with your advertising, leads or sales, no matter what it is, you're doing the exact same thing as everybody else. You're getting a customer. That's your goal. Because a customer isn't a one-time purchase. A customer is somebody who buys, continues to buy, and buys over the course of their lifetime with you. And they become a customer and they go through your product journey with you and they keep buying your products and moving up, up, up through your ranks of products until they finally reach their promised land, whatever that is, right? And so we're not generating sales, we're not generating leads, we're generating customers. Instead of just going straight for the sale, what we've been doing for a lot of our clients is when they want to scale, we've been doing the normal e-commerce stuff where you generate a sale, but we've also been generating leads. And you can kind of combine these two. And a quiz funnel is the best way to do it because you get the best of both worlds with it because you generate a ton of leads, you generate a ton of people on your email list that will purchase more stuff from you over the course of their lifetime because they're interested in the thing that you have to offer. But on the other hand, you also can generate sales immediately after generating lead with this quiz funnel. So here's what it looks like. And I'm going to explain to you kind of the benefits of doing this for your business while I'm putting it together for you. Okay. So you've got your ad, but the ad doesn't call out a product. The ad says, hey, find out which XYZ you are, or figure out what type of whatever you are, right? If you sell something that's for weight loss, what body type you are, what skin type you are if you're in cosmetics, what Disney princess you are if you sell apparel like Disney princess type, right? Something like that that's going to attract the customers that you want. So if you attract normally millennial women, putting things out there like a BuzzFeed style quiz that's like, hey, figure out which Disney princess you are, is going to attract those types of women, and that's going to work for you really well. But if you're trying to attract women who want to lose weight, then you would put a different quiz out there, and you would say something like, hey, figure out which body type you are to figure out how to lose weight easier. Right? Once you figure out your body type, it's a lot easier to lose weight because you don't have to do things that are made for other body types. And that's what you put in the ad, right? It's very basic. We understand this, okay? And so what we're going to do after that is they're not going to go to a product page. They're going to go to the quiz. All right? And then the quiz is going to ask them questions. And normally I do about 5 to 7 questions on this thing. I make it fun. You make it look good. You make stuff pop up, right? You make it really entertaining. It's a game. It's a quiz. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not a questionnaire. It's a quiz. It's fun. But then at the end of the quiz, you're collecting, so you're asking questions, but you're also collecting their contact. And so when you collect their contact information at the end, you generated a lead. And so after this though, which most people that run ads to generate leads would just stop here, right? They would stop here, they would say something like, go book a call or go do this or whatever, right? But we're not doing that because we aren't in that industry. So what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna stop? No. We're gonna say, hey, here's your results. And then based on these results, we think you'll like this product a lot. And so then we'll recommend a few products for them. And this is where the money is made. Because as we know, there's that two-step process that everybody goes through when they're buying something. You first have that emotional connection, And then you use intellect to justify that emotional purchase you've already made in your head. And so what this does is on the quiz, we ask them questions to emotionally connect with them. We make them feel like part of our community. We make them feel like something that's bigger than them. And we give them the attention that they're looking for by asking them questions about themselves. And they feel great when they go through this quiz. They're fully emotionally attached. They give us their contact information. We've got the lead, and then boom, we say, hey, we think that you're Sleeping Beauty. You look great in pink. Check out these pink products that we have. And then they see a page with those products. Products section number 1. But then let's say, oh, you're answering differently, right? You're answering more like Snow White. And so we think that you're Snow White. We think that you would look great in these blue and pink items, blue and white items, right? And we think that these products would be great for you. And then that's where they go, is that next product page, right? And so then both of these pages are going to go into a sales process full of things to increase average order value, which if you've followed me for any time, you know that I'm big on. And then you have the thank you page, and then that 4-step email sequence that we run for all of our clients, okay? And so then that's the process. This is your quiz. And so the quiz is going to have usually 5 questions about them, okay? And then 2 questions about their contact information. So you ask questions, and then contact is going to be usually just name and email. We don't really use phone number. If they want to give it, great, but we don't require it. Okay? And so then those are the 2 sections. Now, this is beneficial because your business, again, is not trying to just generate a one-time sale. And a lot of people in e-commerce get this they get this screwed up because they look at acquisition as one thing and then they look at retention as another thing. But it's not 2 different things. They're the same thing. Because the customers that you're acquiring are going to be the ones that you're retaining. And if you make the experience better on the front end, if you make acquisition better, then your retention follows and your retention gets better as a result of good acquisition. Well, what is good acquisition? Acquisition is acquisition where the customer doesn't realize that this is the same process as everybody else. The customer sees it differently. The customer has a better experience. They get closer to their goal. And what does everybody want that comes to you? What do they want? Well, they want to attain their end goal, whether that's better health, more wealth, or better relationships with other people. If you're selling clothing, right, and you run a quiz, it's like, hey, find out which Disney princess you are. These women want these new clothes, or men want these new clothes to look better, feel better, and have better relationships with people around them. They want people to put them on a pedestal. They want better looking girlfriends, better looking boyfriends, right? They want to feel better about themselves and get the things that come with looking better and feeling better. That's what they want. That's their end goal. So everything that we do here has to go towards that goal. And so what this does is first gets this emotional connection with them through the quiz. And then once we've done that, the first product that we offer to them starts their journey down that path towards that goal, right? Whatever that may be. Let's say it's a shirt. Okay, great. Anybody can offer a shirt. Most people do. But then after the shirt, how can we make the acquisition experience better? Well, we have a sales process that offers more offers to them. They offer more products that they can buy to get closer to this goal. Hey, pair it with this jewelry that would look great and really flashy and get you a lot of attention. Hey, pair it with, these shoes that would look awesome with this purple dress that everybody's going to love. Everybody's going to be telling you how good you look, right? And you're getting them closer to their goal. And so by the time that they're through this entire process here, not only have you made an emotional connection with them, you've told them they look like a Disney princess, and you've given them more value through products than anybody else because of your upsells and cross-sells and downsells and all of that no other person in your entire industry, none of your competition is doing. right? And so the acquisition experience is so good for them that they have no choice but to come back. And they're going to come back because we have their name and we have their email address and we know what type of Disney princess they are. And we called that out in all of the marketing that we put out to them over the course of the next 5 months, 6 months, a year to them. And so they continue to come back because they had a great experience and because we continue to keep this emotional connection with them by telling them they look great, telling them they look like a princess, and helping them get a better relationship with other people by having things that make them look better and feel better. And so that's where this acquisition increases the retention. And retention isn't something that we just focus on after we have focused on Facebook ads for a while. It's not something we fall back to when we need some money to supplement our acquisition. This is all one process. You're acquiring customers, right? And the better you make that experience for your customer at the beginning, the more times they're going to purchase from you over the course of their lifetime, the more money you're going to make, and the better experience you're going to have as a business owner because you're providing such a good experience full of value for your customers that they will pay you for. So this is the quiz funnel. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some clarity on exactly what we're doing in e-commerce, why what we do is different, and how you can change things up and set yourself above the competition and be better for your customers and get paid for it.